impose lots of stress, even if we think we are not, we do. So being just sometimes careful with yourself and just arriving into the space of your own tranquility and self-love is something that you can give to yourself. So Mariana, also welcome. And we are starting slowly our practice. So when you're ready, if you're already laying on your mat, please keep laying there. If you're just approaching it, go down with the spine, move your feet to the sides of your mat, and meet your knees in the middle of your mat space. So you slightly pressing the knees together and your navel drops down towards the floor. You're having your spine nice and low, nearly grounded. And we will start with humming breath. It's a new breath technique I would like to offer you. So for your comfort, you maybe place your right hand on the belly and your left hand close to your chest. A couple of breaths, just give yourself as natural ones while I'm explaining. So we will inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. When we inhale, we will chat inside sat. You will say so. And when we exhale, we will do internal hum, like bee humming or any sound which actually giving us vibration. So try to maybe do it audibly now. Hum. It's H-U-M. Hum. But you will do it internally, so you will not open your mouth. Let's try. So we inhale slowly and without any sound, deep in the nose. And when we exhale internally, you do so you're still having a sound of humming, but you're not opening the lips to make it. Keep breathing in and exhale. Inhale. Exhale. So I don't want to disturb your humming with mine. Keep breathing on the inhale. When you deeply inhale into your nostrils, you say so internally. And when you exhale, you're doing the sound. So together it always flows. So, hum. So, hum. Keep breathing. So, hum means I am in Hindu. So this sound you're doing through the nose and your internal throat, it just generates vibration along your body and it gives your nervous system a command to relax. So let's do 3 more cycles of breath this way. Exhale all the air out. It's like a bee humming. Inhale through the nose. And stay for a couple of moments with these vibrations surrounding your chest, your head. Stay with the natural breath. Keep breathing through the nose. Nice deep long inhale. And then blink your eyes to open. Release your hands to the side. Extend your left leg on the floor and draw your right knee towards your chest. Interlace the fingers over your right knee. And with the exhale, you're squeezing your knee in towards your chest. With the inhale, releasing it out slightly. So pulling through the knee up to the ceiling. With the exhale, back to your chest. Point your toes. And with the exhale, rise your knee up to the ceiling. Resist through the hands. 1, One more time. Inhale, deep squeeze in. And exhale, send your knee up. Well done. And then bend both knees, shins parallel to the floor. Drop your lower back down, press it down, navel in towards your spine. And we switch in the legs. So now your right leg goes down to the floor. Interlace the fingers over your left knee and squeeze it in towards your chest. Inhale here. With the exhale, sending your knee up to the ceiling, hands are still in touch. And keep breathing. Inhale to send your knee in, squeeze it in as deep as you can. Well done. And then rise it up, press your lower back down. One more time. Inhale, elbows to the sides, knee towards your chest. Deep inhale. And slow exhale, rising your knee up. Release your hands down. Both knees bend. And now both knees are coming to the sides of your mat, maybe to the right side. Hands at the shoulder line, stretching on the floor. We are making a supine twist. So extend the arms on the sides and gaze to your left hand while your knees are going all the way to the right. If it's the opposite way, please stay where you are. Important is that your gaze and your knees are at different sides. And also try to keep both shoulders down on the floor. Feel this beautiful twist arriving to your lower back, to your middle back. Allow your spine to twist. And then let's rise the knees up with the help of the core and move them all the way to the other side of your mat. For me it's left side, for you it might be right. And the gaze turns to the opposite hand. So if your knees are on the left, your gaze is to the right hand. Again, both shoulders are grounded. Feel this nice connection with the floor. Keep breathing. Inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose. And then slowly return back to center. And your shins parallel to the floor. Grab the right back of your thigh and extend the leg up. Flex your foot. Extend your left leg on the floor. Keep the right one raised up with the foot flexed. Send your heel to the ceiling. Really heel rising, toes looking towards your head. Stay here and try to pull your leg towards you. Very nicely and gently. Again, no rush. We're just stretching that lower back of the leg, the whole hamstring area. After sitting, we always have it stiff, so it's really good. And maybe now let's circle our ankles. So you circle the whole foot and the ankle joint, having nice release there. Keep breathing and just enjoy this movement of your body. And then reverse the move and feel how your foot moves in this space. Feel your joint, maybe giving a sound, having lubrication. Well done. Then flex the foot again and let's reverse. Send your right foot down. The left leg rises. Again, hands behind your thigh. Heel up. Send your heel as high as you can, toes towards you. You automatically feel in this hamstring stretching. If you feel that maybe your hands can slide up behind your shin, that's also an option. Stay where you are with the heel rising high and allow your arms to be heavy while pulling your leg down. And now let's do gentle rolls through the ankle to one side, maybe a couple of rolls, and then to the other side. Give yourself this freedom and feel awakening in your ankle. Beautiful. And then both knees bent, shins parallel to the floor. Cross your shins and let's start rocking up and back until you come to the front of your mat, sitting. So point your toes down into your mat, ground on the sitting bones, rise through the chest up, extend the arms in front of you. So maybe this is your pose today. You just engage in the core and rising through the chest up, or you rise one shin from the floor, then the other shin up, staying in your balance. Well done. Gaze in front gaze to your toes. Core is engaged, draw the knees towards your chest. Beautiful, very well done. Stay in here and maybe extending the legs if you feel strong. Keep breathing, few more breaths, having this control of the core. And then slowly release your feet down to your mat and hug your knees. So release your forehead down to your knees, round your back. It's a C-shaped spine. You have your neck fully released and your head is heavy on your knees. Beautiful. And then staying here, release your head, place your hands on the back of your pelvis and rise through the chest up. So feet are grounded, you're rising up through the chest. And place your right ankle on top of your left thigh. So very carefully, and keep rising through the chest. Flex your right foot, so again, heel away, toes up. Imagine that you have a magnet on your chest which connects you with the ceiling and you're really always lifting up through the chest and trying to move it towards your knees. So now we're activating our arms, our core, legs, and also our wrists. If it gives you pain in the wrists, you may send your hands towards the back of your mat. One more deep breath in here. And with the exhale, let's change our legs. So now your left ankle goes on top of your right knee. And again, flex your foot, rise through the chest up. Lift and keep breathing. Extend the arms, make them really strong here. Beautiful. You're gazing up. You're breathing into your nose. Well done. One more breath here. Feel your legs strong. Feel the arms strong and long. And then slowly release your pose. Maybe shake your hands if you need to, or interlace the fingers and make these rolls. It's always so juicy, so nice. And let's turn and go to our down facing dog. So first down facing dog, again, feel the length of your legs. You may be walking to the width of your mat and then back to the center. Maybe just bending one knee at a time. Any variation of awakening in this pose is right. Maybe just wiggling the hips from side to side. But I would like you to establish the length in your arms. Really feel that your palms are connected with the floor. And now you're starting to lengthen the arms up. They're going up through the spine. Your chest goes towards your knees. So bend the knees deeply. And send the chest towards the knees. Yes, very good. Lengthen through the arms. Feel your head nice and released. Gaze into the big toes. Having your breath. Staying here. Lift through the tailbone up. Very beautiful. And then rise your right leg up, nice and high. Stretch it up from you. Again, press into the palms. Feel yourself triangular. And feel your leg rising as high as possible. And then bend your right knee and send it towards your chest. Step the foot in between your hands. And drop the back knee down to the floor. So your back knee is on the floor. Lift up through the hands, rise through the chest. Open up, gaze to your ceiling. Squeeze the glutes and your hips are grounded forward towards the front of your mat. So your left hip maybe needs to turn slightly more forward. And then your left hand goes down on the side of your right foot. Ground it on the mat. And keep reaching through the right arm up, twist all the way to the right side. At this pose, I would like you to feel your core engaged, your ribs going in. With this twist, you really twist a bit more with the exhale every time. Gazing up to the right thumb. And then slowly rise your torso up, keep your arms on the sides of your shoulders. Gaze to the back, right thumb or in front of you. It's another twist but with the torso up. Beautiful. And then both hands down to the floor. Frame your front foot. Tap the back toes and step your right foot back to the mat. Down facing dog. Again, maybe you bend in one knee at a time. Maybe both knees are bent. Release your head, yes or no with the head, like move yes or no movement. And then also unclench your jaw. Release the jaw and really maybe smile to yourself because we have so much tension in the jaw usually. And then lift your left leg up. Rise it as high as you can, both palms grounded and planted down. You feeling the weight distributed evenly. And slowly with the next inhale, bend your left knee and send it towards your nose as high as possible with control. Then plant your left foot down to replace your left hand. Drop the right knee back. And when you're ready with the inhalation, rise through the arms and chest, lift up, gaze up. Bend a bit. If you squeeze in your glutes, you're protecting your lower back. Shoulders far from the ears, soften them down. One more inhale here. With the exhale, only right hand goes down. And the left arm, keep reaching up, gaze to your left thumb. And again, find your pelvis sinking down while you twist in your torso to the left. Gaze up, separate the arms to the sky and to earth, connect with both. And then slowly rise through the left side of your body up, keep control, beautiful, and stay twisted. You may be gazing to the back arm or in front of you. Really beautiful. Navel in, one more breath. And then slowly windmill the arms back to the center. Plant them down, step back to your down facing dog. We are having down facing dog just to align the body back. Because we had twists, we had stretches, so down facing dog really aligns us back. So maybe you bend in the knees deeply and then extending the legs and both heels going down. And again, bend the knees towards your ribs and re-straighten the legs. Let's do one more time. Bend deeply. And with the exhale, send the heels away. And then your hands start the way towards your feet. So slowly, step by step, go to your feet. Separate the feet wider as your hips. And then bend the elbows. Grab the opposite elbows and fully release your head down. Here I really would like you to release the crown of the head down and maybe sway from side to side. You're welcome to bend your knees if it feels more spacious. Here I would like you to feel the vertebrae one by one making a line down to earth. And again, breathe through the nose. Long deep breath in. And breathe out through the nose. Give yourself beautiful motion like a water here. And release your palms down. Let's roll up the spine vertebra by vertebra, engaging our core. Rising up, feeling the connection of the spine. That feels amazing. Few rolls through the shoulders. And we will do half sun salutations. So go to the front of your mat. I will show you from the side. So we're preparing with the feet connected. Big toes touch and heels apart. Make your legs really nice and strong. With the inhale, float your arms up and over the head, gaze to the thumbs. With the exhale, hands in touch, you're bowing forward. Feel how your body hinges in the hips and release the hands down. Inhale, fingertips on the floor, halfway lift, gaze in front of you. Exhale, refold towards your knees and bend the knees deeply. With the next inhale, strong legs, arms are rising up all the way over the head to lengthen. Gaze up and then hands to your chest. This was number one. Keep moving. Inhale to circle the arms, rise and breathe in. Exhale, connect with your exhale and bow forward to earth. With the next inhalation, rise halfway, fingertips on the floor, chest lifted. Exhale, refold towards your knees, release your head. Inhale, rise all the way up, legs are strong, arms are reaching. Exhale, hands towards your chest. One more time. Inhale, circle the arms up. Follow your breath, and when you exhale, you bow forward, releasing your head down. With the inhale, hands on the floor, lift through the chest, flat spine. Exhale, fold down, head is heavy. With the next inhalation, rise all the way up, circle the arms to the sides and over the head, gaze up, lengthen. And with the exhale, keep your palms in touch and place them to the heart area. Beautiful. And then let's bend our knees. You're welcome to step a bit wider with the feet or keep them in touch. Arms are rising over the ears. Gaze to your thumbs. And rather than tucking your pelvis up, I would like you to send your tailbone down to earth so that you have flat lower back. Stay sitting here, keep breathing. Very strong legs. One more inhale here. With the exhale, fold down, release your head. Inhale, hands to the shins, lift the chest halfway up. Exhale, hands down, ground your palms. Step your right foot back. Join it with your left foot. Stay in your plank for inhale. With the exhale, bend the knees, lower the chest and chin down, bend the elbows. Inhale, chest lifts and tuck your toes, elbows in, rise to your cobra. With the exhale, lower down and again tuck your toes. Lift your pelvis up, find your down facing dog. With the inhalation, rise your right leg all the way up. With the exhale, bend the knee and step the leg forward to replace the right hand. Drop the back heel down. With the inhalation, lift all the way up. Arms over the head, you lift through the chest. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. And then move your hands down to your chest again, palms touching, pray position. And I would like you to send the chest slightly forward. Go to the ball of the back foot, lift your heel up. And then drag your back foot in, find the balance and rise the leg over the floor parallel to it. Warrior three. So your torso and the back leg are making one line, hands, palms touching at the chest. Keep your core engaged. Maybe if you're using the wall in front of you or on the side of you to keep balancing, that's fine. Maybe one of the hands on the floor. With the next exhale, bend the standing knee and drop the back leg down to earth. Beautiful. With the exhale, hands on the sides of your shoulders, warrior two. So maybe you move your front foot slightly more forward, make a big stance in between the legs. And if you gaze at the front knee, you cannot see your toes. Again, arms are stretching to different sides. You're feeling in between two walls. Draw your navel and glutes in. With the next exhalation, flip your right palm up and start to bend all the way backwards. Humble warrior. Stretch through the right arm. Make yourself really strong in the legs. And then slowly rise back to center. Hands go behind your pelvis. Inhale to open the chest, interlace the hands and pull them back and down. And with the exhale, you move your chest all the way towards the front knee to bow down. Your knuckles are going over your head. Humble warrior. Stay here, feel your head relaxed. And again, unclench your jaw. Maybe give yourself a smile. Because we keep so much tension in our jaw. With the next inhalation, rise all the way up. Release your hands and plant them down. Then send your right foot back to your down facing dog. Extend through the arms, lift your pelvis. Maybe you feel already more leverage in your legs. You can send your heels more down, having more length. Beautiful. And then rise your left leg up all the way. Step your left foot forward to replace your, I think we've done already left, or maybe no. Okay, we have it. So left foot forward. Then drop your right heel back. Beautiful. And then both arms rising all the way up. Lifting through the chest. Warrior one, both feet on the floor. The front knee is bent, the back foot is fully grounded, you're gazing up. And then hands go into your chest. The back foot goes to the ball of the foot. You're dragging it in, and then lifting to level with the floor. Maybe you flex the back foot to make yourself more balanced. Core is engaged. Gaze in front of you, find a little spot on the floor to help you balancing. Try to send the back heel away from you like you're standing on the wall. And then slowly bend the front knee and drop the foot down. Beautiful. Extend the arms on the sides, warrior two. So if you gaze to your front knee, you cannot see the toes. You're nice and long. Pascu, I want you to sit more. Drop, yes. Mariana, you can extend the legs more and then drop a bit lower. Yeah, very beautiful. And then navel in. I want you to engage your glutes and navel in. That looks gorgeous. Flip your left palm up and start to bend all the way towards your back leg. Bend yourself, gaze to the ceiling. Find one more long breath cycle here. And then slowly rise up. Interlace the hands behind your bum. Go to the ball of the back foot or stay where you are. Inhale to rise through the chest. Exhale to bow through the chest down towards your front knee. Head is released. Knuckles of the hands are rising up. So your left shoulder is in touch with your left knee. It's inside of it. You're releasing your head, releasing your jaw. Perfect. And then slowly rising up all the way. Extend the legs. Release your hands. Place the hands on the side of your left foot and find your down facing dog. Some of you who would like to make vinyasa, let's go. Those of you who want to stay in your down facing dog, please do. So vinyasa starts on the inhale, you move into your plank. With the exhale, bending the elbows, lowering down to your chaturanga. Inhale to rise through the chest, upward facing dog, gaze up. Exhale, roll over the toes and lift your pelvis up. Stay one more breath here in your down facing dog. And then slowly release both knees down. I would like you to separate the heels. So place your feet slightly wider than your hips. And put your bum in between your legs. If it feels uncomfortable or painful, sit on your heels, okay? So 2 variations of the pose. Find the one you like more. And now place your hands close to your chest and let's start rubbing them. So make fast movements to really arrive, to give some heat to your palms. Yes, rubbing, and then place your hands on your eyes. So really cover the light from your eyes. You have no light at all, just total darkness. And you feel the warmth of your palms, releasing all the tension from the eyes. Find your breath again, maybe inhale, so. Exhale, hum. Inhale, so inside of you. And hum out. Hum. One more time, inhale. Hum. It's It's a very strange sound. Release your hand, but it's really, really helpful. It releases our nervous system. So place your hands down on your lap. Beautiful, done. Release the exercise. And then move your heels closer to each other. You're seated now on your heels. And place your hands on the back of your pelvis. Fingers facing your feet. This is option number one. Maybe you just really start to lift through the chest a bit. If you can rise higher and bend your spine, this is option number two. So I really want you to bend your spine, rise through the chest up. Keep your neck strong. Don't release your head down. Keep breathing, opening the shoulders, opening your chest. So your palms pressing down, your chest lifts. And maybe now you're releasing your head down. So if it feels right, you're releasing your head in between your shoulder blades. There is a little pillow for that. If you don't feel comfortable, gaze up. One more deep breath where you are. And then slowly rise your head, everyone. And rise up your spine, hands close to your knees. Just a moment of balancing. Lengthen your spine up. Draw your navel in towards your spine. Feel flat back here. Beautiful, I really see you doing that. Amazing. Rise through the crown of your head. One more deep breath in. And slow breath out. Then release your feet to the sides and move your legs forward. Let's extend the legs in front of us. We will do a deep stretch to the legs now. So you're welcome to bend the knees if it feels right. If not, just extend the legs on the floor. Rise through the arms up. And then start to bow forward with a flat spine. Try to keep length in your spine. And then your hands go to the outside edges of your feet. Grab the feet. Elbows to the side. And you keep moving through the chest down. So rather than collapsing and relieving your spine down, you're keeping it nice and long. And you're trying to reach through the crown of your head forward and up. And you're trying to lower your ribs down, your chest to your knees. Imagine that you have a ruler behind your spine and your head, and you're trying to keep this ruler aligned with your spine. Beautiful. Bhaskara, I want you to squeeze your shoulder blades together. So really squeeze them down and back. Imagine that you have a pencil in between your shoulder blades. And then with this, you moving down with this setting, having a pencil. Yeah, that's better. Perfect. And then slowly, everyone, please rise up. Release this stretch. We bend our knees and lower down our spine to the floor. You are free to breathe audibly if you need to. So place your feet closer to your hips, your knees rising up, and then with the help of your pelvis and core, lift the pelvis up to align with your knees. And now rise your arms up in line with your shoulders, gazing up, and then release your arms on the sides of your ears, just rolling them down to the floor. So rather than collapsing in your neck, I would like you to put all the weight of your body to the shoulders and to your feet. So only feet and shoulders. Keep breathing. Nice deep breaths. And then slowly release the upper back down, middle back, lower back down. Hands on the sides of your pelvis. Bend the knees to the chest. Grab the knees and rock from side to side. Give massage to your lower back. Feel yourself nice, released on the floor. And we will repeat the same variation, but the hands will be under the pelvis. So again, drop your feet down, ground through the feet, and then palms down on the sides of your hips. With the inhalation, start to rise your pelvis all the way up. Stay on your shoulders and feet. And then when you're ready, bend the elbows, rise the fingers up, and shuffle the elbows in, as much in as you can. Try to gaze up, not rotate your head from side to side. Whatever you do, it just feels comfortable. You don't need to make super perfect shape. You're staying on your feet. You're staying on your upper arms and shoulders. The head is touching the floor as well. Pelvis is engaged. And now lift through the pelvis a bit more. Squeeze your glutes. With the exhalation, slowly release the shoulders to the sides and then upper back, middle back, lower back, going down. Rise both feet up, extend the legs. Viparita Karani. I would like you to keep your legs rising high. Staying here, and your lower back is fully grounded to the floor. Your hands on the sides of your hips, palms facing down. If you have lower back pressing the floor, that's really different sensation of the pose. And I would like your feet to be flexed. So send the heels up, toes to you. That's good. Again, you're stretching your legs, you're feeling the stretch. And those of you who can reach the hands over to your toes, please grab the toes, just a little bit of them, and stay here with your lower back fully grounded. If you cannot touch the toes, just make the effort. Send your hands up, your toes towards the hands, but keep the legs strong and tall. Well done. And then slowly again, bend the knees, place your feet to the sides of your pelvis, and we will do the full wheel pose. So if you cannot practice it, or if it's a bit painful, please repeat the same what we've done already. Otherwise, you're placing your hands on the sides of your shoulders, fingers facing the feet. Move your feet as close to the pelvis as possible. So elbows rising up. With the inhale, pelvis up, ground through the top of your head on the floor. With the next inhale, rise your pelvis, lift the chest from the floor. Full wheel pose. Maybe you're stepping your legs closer to your feet, to your hands, sorry. And rise through the pelvis. Squeeze your glutes here. Few more breaths. Then slowly to go out of the pose, rise the heels from the floor. Release your head down while bending the elbows. And then upper back, middle back, lower back. Perfect. So here you are, knees to the chest, rock from side to side. That feels so good after the opening of the wheel pose. And then let's rock to the side and find our down facing dog. So while we do this again, I would like you to lengthen your spine, lengthen your legs. And then this final down facing dog, roll your triceps down to earth. Imagine you have a rolling mechanism in your shoulders. So you're trying to roll the triceps down and biceps up. Beautiful, absolutely different poses now. And try to release your heels down. Head is nice and relaxed. Check by nodding yes or no. And then your right knee goes forward and lands behind your right wrist. Make your shin parallel, move it to the outer edges of the mat. And send your back leg more back, go into your pigeon. So I would like you to have pelvis looking forward, both hip bones are aligned. Staying here on the tips of your fingers, engage your left glute, rise through the chest. And if it feels right, bend the back knee, rise the toes up, and with your opposite right hand, go all the way back to find the grab of the foot. If you grabbed it, send the foot down, resist through the hand. So you're really trying to catch the foot and the foot resists and want to land on the mat. This is the action to open your right shoulder. You're a little bit twisting to the right, but trying to keep your hips facing forward. Beautiful. And now the other action. Now release your leg from pointing down. And with the hands, start to move your foot towards your pelvis. So stretching the quadriceps. Beautiful. Some of you are so flexible, but be careful with the knee, please. Don't go too deep. Bend the elbow if you need to. And then slowly release your leg down. Straighten it on the floor. And let's lower the arms down to the forearms. And stretch the arms forward all the way in front of you. Release your forehead down. Couple of breaths here. And then rise back up. Finding our down facing dog to go to the opposite side. So first in down facing dog, really notice the difference in your hips, in your legs. How does your right leg feel? What is different in your left leg? I'm sure you notice something. And then your left knee goes forward, lands behind your left wrist. Move your shin diagonal to the other side of the mat and slide your right leg back. Beautiful. Again, first we're staying on the tips of the fingers with the chest lifted up. Having breath coming through the nose, going out through the nose. And then slowly bend the back knee, rise the toes. And with your left hand, go and grab the foot if you can. If you cannot, just make the action of it. So when you grounded the foot, now pull your foot away from you, down to earth. Feel the resistance, draw your left shoulder back. Beautiful, and then reverse the action. Now you pull in the knee towards your glute. Making this action, but very gently without any pushing. Then slowly release the leg down. Extend it on the floor, send it away. And lower down to just make total release on the floor. Find your breath. Again, noticing the air coming through the nostrils and leaving the nostrils. Nice deep breath. And then slowly at your own pace, I would like you to find your way to Shavasana. So you're releasing your legs, going out, reverting, and lowering your body down. Having complete final rest in the pose. So if it feels right, you extend the legs on the mat, or maybe you bend the knees and meeting them in the middle. Again, you're calling. If you need any blanket, any additional socks or something. Otherwise, close your eyes and keep breathing through the nose. So first maybe you inhale through the nose and then full exhale through the mouth. And again, deep inhale through the nose and full exhale out. And now get back to your natural breath. Inhale through the nose. And let's make the body scan exercise. So with your inner vision, you start to feel the energy within your body. Feel which color of energy is it. It may be any color you might imagine. So first feel this energy on your feet, on your toes. Slowly release your toes and go to your feet, your right foot, your left foot. When this energy is there, you feel the softening and release. And then rise this energy to your ankles. Allow it to float up to your shins. Soften your shins, your knees, and allow your thighs to be filled with the energy and totally soften. Make your hips nice and heavy and keep rising the energy to your belly. Soften your chest, your ribs. Allow the energy to flow to your arms, and then release your right arm till the tips of your fingers. Release your left arm down to the tips of your fingers. Soften your shoulders down, your neck, and feel this energy floating to your face. Softening the cheeks, opening the jaw. Your nose is relaxed, your eyes. It feels the space between the eyebrows and the forehead. The whole head is relaxed and full of shining, beautiful energy. So feel these sensations in your body. Feel your breath. Again, notice the air coming through the nostrils and leaving your body through the nose. Stay here. Keep visualizing the energy for a few more moments. I will guide you out soon. And then slowly with the next inhale, start to activate your fingers and toes. Move them. And also maybe you're blinking your eyes open. If it feels right, move your head from side to side, activating your neck. And then bend both knees and move them from side to side. Very nicely and gently, not overstretching. And ultimately find yourself on one side of your mat, left or right. Roll into the side of your body. And then rise yourself to sitting with the legs crossed, with a beautiful smile on your face. Maybe the eyes are still closed. So sitting here, really make your spine nice and tall, lengthen through the crown of your head. Feel this line. And I would like you to place your right hand to the heart, your left hand on top. Feel the warmth of your palms on your chest. Feel how floating your breath through the whole body, nice and slow. And keep this self-loving sensation for the rest of your evening. Allow yourself lots of gratitude for the practice you've done, for the beautiful energy you've created. I see the light in you. Namaste. Thank you. Yes. Thank you for the practice, girls. I hope that felt right, and I know that some of you were jumping into the class. Eliana, I hope you succeeded to do something. So feel free to tell me how does that feel. How are you? I don't know. Oh. No, I cannot hear anything. Just give me a second. Pascu, I think you're talking.